19th of September 2018. We are gathering today for a rally. It's a Mefloquine awareness rally. Yesterday we had an awesome seminar with Dr. Nevin explaining everything. I just hope people have patience because it's very long, but so damn interesting. There's so many factors in this that it's worth listening to. People need to listen to. I'm not talking about only veterans. I'm talking about our multicultural communities, people that travel to malaria endemic countries. Everyone is not safe for this drug, and it's still in the hands of Canadians. Yes, it's still last resort, but what about the 25 years of mislabeling? What about the illegal drug trials? What about the data, the misinformed data, the informed consent, and knowing the side effects? All this has been hidden from us for 25 years. Yesterday at the seminar, I learned that 2016 wasn't the only time they changed the monograph of this drug. Through our work, our advocacy, and everything else, in 2017, the Canadian government modified the monograph of Mefloquine, calling it what it really is, neurotoxic. Okay, they make it. There was Canada's drug, anti-malarial drug of choice. If you're going to a malaria endemic country, malaria was the first thing they would pop in front of you. They would sell it to you by telling you it's taken once a week, because all the other safe ones are taken every day. All quinoline drugs are taken like once a week. But the toxicity of it affects the brainstem. So why have the Canadian government been hiding this from the Canadian public? And now that they do recognize it, why aren't they reaching out? Why aren't they creating an outreach? Why is it for the veterans again to do it for them? This is ridiculous, because I presented this to the Canadian government. On the 19th of September, 2016 was the first day that I staged a hunger strike here on Parliament Hill. What happened is, yeah, I got a meeting, okay, with 3 clowns. Minister of Defense, Haljid Sajan, Minister of Veterans Affairs, or ex-Minister of Veterans Affairs, Kent Hare. And what bugs me the most, I sat down with the Minister of Health, who is a doctor. Her name she's a next, they kind of swapped it around because they knew they were in trouble. Now she's something else, somewhere else. But Jane Philpott is the one that I spoke to. Jane Philpott is a doctor. Look at her credentials. Look at her credentials. And when I pointed this out to her, and I said this is a national health issue, her response was, "I'm just here for a call for my colleagues." Really? You're just here for? I thought you were an elected official, Mrs. Philpott. I thought you were someone that had that new medicine. First of all, you're the Minister of Health, showing no concerns of Canadian health and people suffering from quinism because they were poisoned by the Canadian government. It doesn't make sense to me. So when I came back home after that hunger strike, I was promised a committee. This committee was supposed to be on Mefloquine. I waited, I wrote. I got ignored. I got ignored from Kent Hare. I got ignored from the office of Haljid Sajan. Okay? I was asking, when is this? I need urgency. They gave me no urgency. 2 weeks later, I had to come back here on the 4th of October to stage a second hunger strike. But this time, I got the attention of the opposition. The opposition are the ones that gave me the Standing Committee on Veterans Affairs. They gave me 4 hours, and they gave me urgency. I did it in 2 weeks. So this is kind of ridiculous that today we are here rallying when the government of Canada should have taken responsibility, should have acknowledged the drug for what it really is, should apologize to the Canadian Airborne Regiment and all Canadians that have traveled since 1993. This drug was licensed illegally with 3 murders, 1 suicide attempt during the drug trials. It was licensed, but the monograph was hidden from the public for 25 years, and it's a neurotoxic drug, a known neurotoxic drug. Listen to Dr. Nevin's video on with the Quinism Foundation, and then he explains it well. He has done his research. His team and foundation have done more for Canadian citizens, and then in the U.S. Where's the Canadian? The Canadian government is keeping this so hush-hush. Veterans cannot get help. Citizens are misdiagnosed. Veterans are misdiagnosed with PTSD, but what they really have, okay, is, yeah, sure, there's cases that I can see PTSD. I'm not denying people are not, don't put me there. I'm not denying people don't have their PTSD, because Afghanistan was something special, okay? But when you come back from Haiti, Eastern Timor, where you were riding a quad in the jungle, having fun with your friends, those aren't combat experience. Those aren't threatening. That is not PTSD. And when you can't put the finger on it, and it's on something else, and they misdiagnosed you, they will fill you up with pills. I'm not saying quit your pills. I'm saying listen to Dr. Nevin. Listen to Dr. Nevin. If you can recognize your symptoms, do something about it. If you've been in treatment for PTSD for more than 2 years, look somewhere else. Because seeing a therapist for more than 2 years, it's not working. Your pills are not working. Okay? You're gonna get sicker. It's only gonna get worse. So what you have to do is listen to Dr. Nevin, recognize your symptoms, and get another diagnosis. Because this is the reason why the suicide rate in the veteran community is so high. I just want this to be listened to, shared, and also, it's not only for veterans. I'm talking to the Somalian community. Actually, look, I'll make it more simple. Most of Africa is a malaria endemic area. India is a malaria endemic area. Eastern Timor, or all the southern Asia, is a malaria endemic country. And if we look here in America, Central and South is a malaria endemic area. So look at all the Canadians that are from these countries, that travel to these countries and have to take a malaria pill. This has been going on since 1993. So people need to know. So please share. And not only for veterans. This is Mefloquine Trooper. I'm going to see you guys later on today. I got a speech to do. So I'm so not damn ready for this. I'm affected by this drug. My concentration is at a minimal. Please bear with us. We have a lot to say this afternoon.